Hey guys, okay, another car video, but I really wanted to come on here to talk to you because something is very real, present, and relevant right now, and I think some of you might actually relate, especially if you live in the northern hemisphere and you're struggling with this beautiful thing called weather. So in Europe we've been having this heavy rains. It's like a system that is over the southern Europe and I believe northern Europe as well, although I've seen pictures in the UK that have the sun now. So and it's where we live in the mountains, it can get quite rainy. We are in northern Portugal. Everybody thinks Portugal, sunny Portugal, and if you go to the south, certainly the weather is fantastic in comparison to up here. We did not know when we moved here. It was one of those winters where when we came and explore, it was amazing weather and everybody was like, yeah, it's normal. Don't trust the Portuguese. So it's basically it's been a shock to the system, and I actually realistically have PTSD since last year. I really do. I absolutely struggle with not seeing the sun for months. It was 4 months of no sunshine, and I'm a sunshine baby. Like I just grew up in a sunshine place, and I just love the sun. And I know people are like, oh, you lived in London for 12 years, and you know what? London sometimes was grey, but it wasn't rainy as much, and it wasn't as dark. Like right now it's opening up a little bit, so there's a bit of light, but when it rains and it's really heavy and there's like darkness, it's just too much for my system to handle. So last year my friend Dusty Stanzik from Eat Move Rest suggested a happy light, and I got it, and I'm going to take it out tonight because I think I need it. I'm going to bring it to the office. But one thing that I realized is that last year I got myself to go really down in the dumps because every morning my mantra was, oh, it's raining again. And the thing is that the power of our words is so impactful on our mindset and also on our emotions. So being careful about what we say is absolutely indispensable. We can't just say something and be like, yeah, I'm just stating a fact, because that fact becomes our reality emotionally as well, and it can actually mess up with our brain 100%. Now our brain, everything is connected if you think about it, right? Like we have ears to listen, and when we listen to something, light bulbs go on, and we forget sometimes we have the power to say words that we hear ourselves, not just think. And those words that we hear constantly rewire our brain. So the rewiring is real, and neuroplasticity is so powerful that we really cannot just dismiss it or think that it won't impact our mental health. So this is a reason why I'm very, very adamant and this year approaching this very differently. So although it's raining and I don't love it, I'm just spinning it positively here as, alright, so A is brightening up a little bit comparison to earlier this morning when it was really dark and covered up, and I'm going to go to the city where I have my new office, and I can just be inside and actually create because I'm not going to want to be outside running around, and I'm just going to have to be inside creating and manifesting. And so one of the things that came to me this morning, which is really, really powerful, and I'd love for you to join me, I want to do a little free manifesting workshop next week on Wednesday at 9 p.m. BST, British Summer. Well, actually, we're moving into GMT now. So GMT this weekend. So I'm going to do a workshop on manifesting on Wednesday at 9 p.m. GMT, which is, I believe, well, I'd actually have to check the time difference now with the US, because I think we go forward or we go backwards 1 hour. So instead of 5 hours Eastern time, it's going to be 4 hours difference, which is a little bit shorter, which is nice. And so it could be 5 p.m. Eastern time. And a lot of my audience is actually Americans, so I'm hoping that a lot of my US friends and followers will join me, because I think it's going to be a very impactful one. It's It's a very simple 30 minutes. We're going to do it together, and we are just going to think about and tap into what manifesting is and how we do it. Because I feel that we sometimes forget that we all can manifest, and we manifest every day, even the negative things. So how do we spin that around and actually manifest the positive things? Now, this is open to male and female, women and men, but as you know, I have a very big drive to working with women. There is a part that is really important for women, even in manifesting, which is our power in creating our reality, especially into this beautiful shift we're all going through, which will allow us to create a much more empowered women status, right? Because I think we're bringing that status back. The Holy Spirit is always guiding me. She is absolutely amazing. She shows me things every single day. Sometimes I miss it if I'm distracted or not connected. And this morning, I actually woke up with a really heavy feeling, like I wasn't positive, and I wasn't as strong. And I was like, maybe because I slept 2 extra hours, because I really needed the sleep. I mean, I went to bed really late, so I had to catch up because I was feeling tired yesterday. But my mood was a little bit low, and then I thought, okay, clearly if I stay into this state, the rain will also get to me, which is not brilliant, and it's going to affect me seriously and negatively for the rest of the day. And I can't have that, because everything that I am going to feel now, everything that I'm going to put out there is going to manifest, which means I'm not going to drive in the things that I truly believe I need and want. And right now, what I need and want is that I have this wonderful business that is open, and I want to bring in the right people. So I need to be vibrationally at the right level to attract the people that need to work with me. At the same time, although as a projector I'm advised to wait for invites, that doesn't mean just sitting on your ass and doing nothing. That means taking action where you are patient, but you are putting the fillers out there, and you're talking to people, and actually want to do something that I've never ever done before, which is ask for help in a collaborative way, and be like, this is what I'm doing. I'm starting from scratch, and I really would love to have your support. How can I support you back? And do that, because those collaborations are mutually beneficial, but also allow us to step out of our comfort zone. I've always been someone that's like, I can do it on my own, because that was the amazing mantra that I've always had to have since childhood. And if you haven't listened to the podcast I did 2 weeks ago, or last week actually, listen to it, because I talked about boundaries and roles, and because of the role I was given as a child, that mantra was staying with me, like, I have to do it on my own, nobody can help me, I have to manage. But actually we all need help, and so to manifest the right things, we have to be in the right space, we have to vibrate at the right vibration, we have to be open, we have to deal with a lot of the trauma and heal it. And the manifesting workshop that I want to do kind of taps into that, and especially for us women again, but for men too. If you are someone that is really stuck and you feel like, okay, I need something to get me out of this funk, this is a great workshop for you. Come and join me. I will place everything in a post and in the stories and highlights with the links, so that you can join me on Zoom next Wednesday, and we can really have a wonderful conversation together. And I am positive that you will benefit from it. Now, I know this video's got a lot of background noise because it's raining heavily again, but I also know that you can hear me, and hopefully you will join me and you'll resonate with this. And all I need you to do is to send me a message in my DM, so I can put you on the list and tag you not tag you, but send you the link directly, so that you don't forget it. Ideally, I would have your email address so that I can actually email everybody at once, if you don't mind, because then I can be more efficient with time, and that way I can share the link and all the information that will come with the link. And don't worry, I'm not going to spam you, and you always have the option to cancel your subscription, because I'm going to have to add you to my newsletter. But the newsletter honestly comes out once a month, and I haven't actually done it last month. I need to do it this month. but I don't spam, and I try to be really efficient in time and with information that I share. And so really allowing you to not feel like, oh, another email that I have to read through. Like, you know, I know we have a lot of stuff going on. I mean, my email box is always full of things that I didn't even remember signing up for. So I get it. But equally, I really want to make sure that you get the benefit and you don't miss the free workshop. So, guys, send me a message in your DM, in my DM, and I will reply, and I will also email all the details for next week, and making sure that we all can get together and create magic and really manifest the positive things that we want to manifest, and not the negative things that a lot of us do unconsciously. So there's nothing worse than doing things unconsciously, by the way, because they really come up the wrong way, and like, but this is not what I wanted. And yet that's what we called. So we have to make sure we do it the right way. Bye.